If you're new to my channel, please view Introducing 1400 Plus Roots. Welcome back to Compound Terms Urology series. Compound term, interlobular arteries. Brief definition, fine arterial extensions of the arcuate arteries supplying the renal cortex, smaller than the interlobar arteries. Related term, interlobular veins. Brief definition, the venous return begins in the interlobular veins inside the renal column, where the vasa recta and the peritubular capillaries end. Term morphology, inter plus lobulus plus R. Inter means between, lobulus means small lobe, smaller than the lobus. R is a suffix denoting adjective. There you have it, compound term, interlobular arteries and interlobular veins. Compound term, Juxtaglomerular apparatus. Apparatus means a mechanism. Brief definition, composed of juxtaglomerular cells and macula densa attached to the afferent arteriole at the entrance of the Bowman's capsule. They release renin-angiotensin-aldosterone mechanism that increases water reabsorption, decreases urine volume, increases blood pressure. Related term, juxtaglomerular cells. Brief definition, cells that are attached to the afferent arteriole at the entrance of the Bowman's capsule, also partly attached to the distal tubule, a component of the juxtaglomerular apparatus. Term morphology, juxta plus glomerulus plus R. Figuratively, next to the glomerulus. Juxta meaning side by side or next to each other. Glomerulus, renal corpuscles, metaphorically means small rolled-up ball of venules. R, suffix denoting adjective. There you have it, compound term, juxtaglomerular apparatus and juxtaglomerular cells. Compound term, juxtamedullary nephrons. Nephrons means renal corpuscles plus Henle plus proximal and distal tubules. Brief definition, units of renal corpuscles, that is glomerulus plus Bowman's capsule, located just above the renal medulla, as long Henle that reaches deep into the medulla. Term morphology, compound of juxta plus medulla plus area. Figuratively means above the medulla. Juxta means side by side or next to each other. Medulla means a small middle part, and areum denotes function or location. There you have it, compound term, juxtamedullary nephrons. Compound term, renal medulla. Renal means kidney. Brief definition, the small middle of the kidney is composed of principally renal pyramid, where most tubular water reabsorption occurs. Term morphology, medulla, metaphorically means small middle. It's a compound of medius plus ulla. Medius means middle. Ulla is a suffix denoting diminutive form. There you have it, compound term, renal medulla. Compound term, adrenal medullary mechanism. Brief definition, adrenaline, epinephrine, and norepinephrine produced in the adrenal medulla exert hormonal influence on the heart by increasing venous return and cardiac output. Related term, medullary concentration gradient. Concentration means amount of solute. Gradient means differential in concentration of solutes between compartments separated by semi-permeable membrane. Water gravitates to higher concentration. Going back to medullary concentration gradient, brief definition, concentrating urine achieved by reabsorption of water occurs deeper into the renal medullary interstitial capillaries, where the concentration of solutes increases from 300 milliosmol in the cortex to 1200 milliosmol in the osmotic pressure at the apex of the renal pyramid. Related term, medullary rays. Brief definition, networks of arterioles radiating from the renal pyramid to the cortex. Term morphology, compound of medulla plus are, metaphorically means a function of the small middle. Medulla means small center. Are means denote function and location. There you have it, compound terms, medullary adrenal mechanism, medullary concentration gradient, and medullary rays. Awareness of the metaphors and imagery of the terms will help you learn faster and recall with ease. A good command of anatomy and physiology terms will inspire confidence in your professors and colleagues, and you in your own abilities. Dr. Lee's Anatomy Academy, a small step back, a giant leap forward to mastery of anatomy and physiology. Subscribe, like, rate, and share.